Alright guys, welcome back to Traders Here Weekly Update. So this is the update for the week of October 6th. As you can see on this economic calendar, we are quite free on Monday, right? We have nothing much on Monday because it's a holiday, we don't have much news. So in my opinion, the key trading days that we should take note on is on Wednesday evening to Tuesday morning, because we have the FOMC meeting minutes coming up on the Tuesday morning. Due to their bad PMI and bad job data last week, the market is expecting this FOMC people to reduce the interest rate. So if the interest rate is reduced, then we have already priced in a bullish move from last week. But if the interest rate stays the same or is not reduced, then we will expect a market reversal towards happening next week. Right? Let's go into charts. Basically, as per last week, we'll start on a weekly chart, then we go into daily for a more detailed analysis. Right? So on a weekly point of view, UK is still pretty bearish because it's almost an engulfing but not an engulfing. So we're expecting the bearish movement to continue for UK. For Hong Kong, despite closing rate on Friday, I think this is still in a pretty decent support area. So in my opinion, this will go sideways and eventually go back up to retest the 267 areas. Australia to me is almost the same as UK. It looks bearish, but it's not a full-fledged bear, right? So maybe the market will go up to 6620, then continue down, things like that. We'll elaborate more on the daily candle update. The US, of course, looks pretty bullish, right? It looks like a tweezer reversal. It's going to break new highs and things like that, but I don't think we are going to break a new high anytime soon, unless the FOMC reduces the interest rate and the trade deal is being signed next week, right? So in my opinion, it's still a little bit bearish. It may go a bit lower first before we go up. So I will stick to the bears, but I will not blindly short for US markets. Alright, so let's go into the daily candles, right? So from the daily candle point of view, what is this trying to tell us? It's trying to tell us that we have sell down on Tuesday and Wednesday, and eventually on this Thursday we had a Tuesday reversal and we had a confirmation on the bullish move, right? So how do we want to trade this on the upcoming Monday, right? If the market were to get down, we can long this market all the way to 7200 at least. Or alternatively, we can plot the Fibonacci retracement, and what we can see is that we have the market has a potential to go all the way to 726 and 770 something, right? So what we want to do is we want to put a rectangle here. This is where we should be alert, and this is where we might want to look for shorts. Otherwise, if the market were to drop, as long as it's above 7080, you can long all the way to somewhere near 7250, right? For Hong Kong, I'm not expecting much to happen. So basically, what I'll do is I'll just let the market run as it is supposed to run. I think if it comes to maybe 25300, you can look for a long. For Australia, it's the same as UK. You can plot the Fibonacci. You can take this one just to be safe. And this is where you should look for shorts. Otherwise, if there is any pullback, as long as it's above 6,488, you can go for a long. For the S&P, it looks really bullish, right? It looks extremely bullish. Let's take a look at the volume. We have decent volume here. We have decent volume here. So it's still pretty bullish. But if you really want to look for a short, then maybe wait around 2980 areas. This 2980 areas would be good for short. But otherwise, just stick with the bulls. Same for Dow Jones. If you want to look for a short, 26900 areas is good for short. Otherwise, stick to the bulls. And the same goes for Nasdaq. 7830 areas. You can look for some short. Otherwise, stick with the bulls. Alright, that's all I have for this week. Thank you for listening as always.